Brandon Fink here, father of Khaleesi Fink, who was killed when Wisconsin Senator Janet Bewley failed to yield when pulling onto a highway and crashed into the vehicle Callie was in. Another creator made a video recently on the situation, which I very highly appreciate, though I do wish people would tag me. But they did get one thing mixed up, so I wanted to touch on it. They say that Bewley is still an acting senator. This is false. She is retired after killing 2 American girls and never showing a bit of remorse or even reaching out to the family. The accident happened on July 22nd of 2022, and DA David Meany waited over 6 months until February 9th of 2023 because he was waiting for the medical records to make his decision. Well, when I spoke to him on the phone after he had finally received those records, and I asked questions about Bewley's driving restriction for her cataract surgery the day before the accident, and about the medications that popped up in her toxicology, he didn't know and would get back to me. Because after waiting all this time for those records, instead of looking at them, he claimed he simply talked to the doctor. I asked if there was any kind of recording or transcript of this conversation, and he said he would get back to me on that as well. Well, he never got back to me, and when he did finally give out some information, neither the transcript of his talk with the doctor nor Bewley's toxicology for prescription medications were anywhere to be found. He just straight tried to hide that shit. Here's the really fun part. He waited that long to make his statement, and as he was waiting, before he even made a charging decision, which I mean, obviously he knew what he was going to do from the start, but anyhow, as we were waiting on that decision, Bewley got to retire on the U.S. taxpayers' dime on January 3rd of 2023, a month before he even announced his decision. She was allowed to retire from the Senate with possible manslaughter charges hanging over her head. Seriously, how fucked up is that? This was quite obviously and corruptedly planned. They let that woman retire after killing my 5-year-old daughter a month before there was an announced charging decision because they knew damn well people were going to have every right to be pissed, so they got her retirement out of the way before there was a chance for any backlash to start. Bewley's lawyers had mine parrot threats to me that they would make my life hell if I kept telling the truth during all this. So you can threaten and kill civilians and have manslaughter charges hanging over your head and still be allowed to retire on the taxpayer's dime if you are a person in power in this country. Just some food for thought for you. I hope it pisses you off as much as it does me. Have a nice day, and justice for Callie.